Coming up,
So this is the Italian Stallion Sundae.
these sweet treats are allergen-friendly and may be healthier options to similar desserts. This soft serve is dairy-free, has no weird sugar substitutes, and is just as creamy. This SoFlo florist carries a unique variety of flowers to share with your loved ones, and she also shares tricks of the trade to keep your flowers living long and looking their best. Plus, a French-American bistro is the perfect spot for a special occasion for SoFlo locals. All that and more is today on SoFlo Health. Hello and welcome to SoFlo Health. I'm Hunter Frankie, and happy Mother's Day to all of the moms out there. We've got a special show for you today. We're at Jones Florist in Hollywood, and we are going to learn so much about different flowers available and care for the flowers you may have already bought, Mom. Debbie, who you're about to meet, is the owner of Jones Florist, and she's encouraging you just to get flowers. Whether it's from here or somewhere else, she wants you to get flowers, and she's gonna help you take good care of them and have some other ideas on what you can do to pick something unique for Mom or whoever's special in your life. So let's go inside, meet Debbie, and get started. As promised, this is Debbie of Jones Florist, not to be confused with Joan. So Debbie, thanks for having us in today. Maybe we should clear the air for some people. Who's Joan?
Joan is no longer with us. It's a 90-year-old shop. So Joan was a real person many years ago. My parents bought the shop about 48 years ago, and because there was no child labor laws going on then, I was stuck here.
And it turned into something wonderful because of that. It's Jones Florist, but really, Debbie, you're the one that's curating what's going on here. So what is Jones Florist all about now that you're here?
Well, it always had a great name, a great reputation. We never wanted to change it. You know, we just expanded our delivery areas.
Yeah, and we're very excited because today is Mother's Day, and we hope you're enjoying your Mother's Day and that you've got some flowers for Mom. But we're gonna give you some tips as well as show you some other options that are out there for you to learn about year-round, because it's not, although Mother's Day is the largest flower day of the year, there are plenty of other reasons to enjoy beautiful flowers year-round. And of course, we are recording this before Mother's Day, so if you hear the phone ringing off the hook, it's because Debbie is very popular right now, and that's totally okay. So, Debbie, you brought some stuff out here for us to help kind of tell the story of the origins of Jones Florist. So what are we looking at right now?
Well, it started out when I was about 4 years old. Up north, we grew up in South Jersey, the Garden State, and my neighbor would always call my mom and say, Carol, she's emptied my flower beds again. So I started doing this really when I was 4 years old. I would empty her tulip beds completely and bring them to my mother. So that was, you know, my Mother's Day gift to her.
I also noticed you have some little ladybugs here. What are those all about?
So this has been our signature for many, many years, and people expect them now, and they expect a lot of them, and they always want more. And you'll always hear this mentioned on our social media. Please send more ladybugs, because they're sweet.
Well, it's Mother's Day, of course, and we know a lot of people have flowers that they're looking to take care of and make sure that they keep for as long as they possibly can. And we'll learn a little bit more about that in just a bit. So Debbie, thank you so much. We'll be right back here. Keep watching SoFlo Health, and we'll be back at Jones Florist. The summer is here, and we're at Mount Sinai Medical Center because it's a good time to refresh ourselves on emergency situations, particularly heat strokes and drownings. So we're here to see Dr. Kaplan to find out what you should know before heading to the emergency room and what to do while you're there. Doctor, thanks for having us in.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. The summer's coming up, or pretty much here, and unfortunately, we hear that the ER is a little busy during that time of year. And why is that? What are some of the common things that you're seeing people for?
Unfortunately, for some things that we don't want to be seeing them for, and they're completely preventable. Drownings, heat stroke, things like that.
And what do people need to keep in mind when it comes to, let's start with heat stroke?
Well, first, obviously, we want to be outside. It's fun, you're out of work sometimes, you're definitely out of school. So if you are going to be outside, you want to limit the exposure to when it's the cooler time, if there actually is a cooler time. In the morning, at night, obviously you want to make sure that you're wearing breathable clothing as well, sunscreen, things like that.
And when it comes to the ER itself, when should somebody go to the ER and when should they not?
So I don't like to say when and when you shouldn't. Obviously,
Okay.
if you feel like you are in an emergency situation, absolutely seek help immediately. If you are unaware of what that emergency situation might be, things to look out for. If you are outside and somebody's just not acting right, you know, they're slurring their speech, they're a little bit confused, maybe complaining of some nausea, vomiting, headache, things like that. You know, obviously you are concerned that they might be having a heat stroke. So immediately call 911 and try and get them into a place where it is a little bit cooler. Try and cool them down. If they're alert enough where you could give them something cool to drink, do that. Try and remove their clothing. You can try and put them in front of a fan, maybe mist them a little bit for evaporative cooling measures.
Once at the emergency room, what is good information to have on hand, whether you're a patient advocate or you are the patient yourself?
So one, having a medication list of all your current meds that you're taking. If the patient is too altered at the time, if a 911 was previously called by a bystander, if that bystander, family member, whoever it is not there, providing as much information as possible, how long they were out, any treatment measures that were attempted prior to arrival to the emergency department.
Okay. And what is Mount Sinai doing to support the community in being safer during the summer?
Mount Sinai is one of the local hospitals that does provide CPR training to any parents, any members of the community in general that are willing to take the class.
And if people would like to find out more, how can they?
All of our information is available on our website, msmc.com, but please to everybody, and remember, in an emergency, dial 911.
Thank you so much for your time, Dr. Kaplan.
Come right back to learn some simple hacks to keep your flowers lasting longer when SoFlo Health returns.
Welcome back to SoFlo Health. I'm Hunter Frankie. This is Debbie. We are at Joan's Florist. She is the owner. No, she's not Joan. She's Debbie. And it's Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to all the moms just tuning in. You probably have some flowers, or hopefully you have some flowers from your loved ones. And if you do, you probably want to keep them alive as long as you can. So we've got some tips now. Earlier we got a little bit of the story behind Joan's Florist, and now we want to do a little bit of teaching. Well, when I say we, I mean Debbie, because I don't know what you're about to tell us. So Debbie, what you have here, and how can we keep our flowers from wilting and getting gross?
So this is probably one of the most problematic but beautiful flowers, I think. It's called hydrangea. Hydra means water, so of course it needs a ton of water. A lot of people tell me my hydrangea just collapsed. It just totally went flat after a couple of days. So there are some things that you can do to help if you love hydrangeas a lot. There's areas in the middle here between the knots. You would cut in between the knots. And then this is another trick that somebody taught me, and I don't know how they figured it out, but this is called alum. It's a pickling spice. I don't know who figured out, well, let's try this. But if you dip the stem in it and then stick it in water, it's gonna last a lot longer.
Really?
Now, if your hydrangea collapses totally, you stick the head underwater and leave it for about 20 minutes. It'll rehydrate the flower. You'll take it back out, recut it, shake all the excess water off of it because it's gonna be really heavy. Recut it and stick it back in water, give it a shot of allium, and it's good.
Great. And how do you know that you've got relatively good quality flowers? How long should they be lasting?
Well, if you come here, you will have relatively long-lasting flowers. I spend a lot of money on the flowers that I buy. There's different grades of flowers on the market, of course.
All right, well, we've got so much more to share with you. We're actually going to do a little bit of show and tell later on for the moms out there to enjoy some of the beautiful varieties that they carry here that aren't so common elsewhere. So thanks so much for sticking with us. Keep watching SoFlo Health. We'll be right back here. It's difficult to make it in South Florida in basically any industry, but especially the food business. But Samia has been here in Miami Beach for 12 years, serving the people, all thanks to Fred. He's the chef and the owner, and he's got an incredible cuisine for us today. So let's head inside, meet Fred, and get to tasting. Fred, thanks for having us in.
Welcome, guys. So
What are we making?
Today we will start with beautiful New York strip steak, you know, like 10 ounce. We will cook the steak in the Josper wood oven. We will make a steak and fries.
Yeah, so I noticed you have a big open kitchen here. Do you like having this open here with this oven so that everybody can see what they're about to eat?
Yes, and also all the customer can see the quality of the ingredient. As soon as we open a drawer, we need to have something shiny, like imagine if it's a branzino filet, the branzino should be received on the day of your cooking, so everything is beautiful, even when it's on the plancha or in the oven, and you can see every single details.
And you have nothing to hide, so you're right out here in the open.
Exactly.
And that's a great thing. Just a few minutes later here.
Yes, now the New York strip steak is beautiful. Look at this, it's cooked. We will just flambe with the cognac. So I will add my demi-glace now on it.
Wow.
With a little reduction, made with cream and some cognac and fresh peppercorn. You can call this a real peppercorn sauce, you know?
Yeah, I'll say. If at any point you were wondering, how the heck is there a restaurant in Miami Beach that I haven't heard of that's been here for 12 years? Well, first of all, I can tell you why they've been here for 12 years, and the answer is right in front of us. We have the steak frites that we had, the escargot, you made some fish as well. Tell us, what are we looking at here on the table?
Potato and cheese croquetas with a béarnaise sauce, andice, blue cheese, and apple salad with a Dijon dressing, the Dover sole, the French baguette, you know, homemade. It's really good.
It's all incredible. I can't wait to get a bite. Before I do, what is Semilla all about, and what do you want people to know before coming?
You know, when I opened Semilla with my wife in 2012, it's a kind of farm-to-table restaurant. So Semilla means seeds, so it's meaning healthy food, like quality food. Everything is made from scratch every single day, and you will enjoy every dishes.
Fred, I'm in another dimension over here. This is unbelievable. It has that char flavor from that beautiful oven you have. The demi-glaze it's like, I don't know how to explain it other than it's light, but it's rich in flavor.
It's made with love.
We've got a lot of damage to do here. Chef, is there anything else you'd like to say before I leave you?
No, see you soon. Thank you, guys.
Oh, if people want to find out more, how can they?
Oh, semillamiami.com. It's more easy to make a reservation.
Excellent. Well, Chef, thank you so much for having us. This was incredible.
Thank you.
You bet. I got work to do. Free.
If you've been craving soft serve but aren't doing dairy, we have a treat for you after the break on SoFlo Health.
Don't mind me, this is one of the best scents that I've smelled in quite some time. Welcome back to SoFlo Health. I'm Hunter Frankie. This is Debbie. We're at Joan's Florist. She's not Joan, she's Debbie. And what am I smelling right here? What is this?
This is freesia.
Freesia.
It's an old garden flower. I usually highly recommend it for bridal bouquets. I always tell brides there's something so significant about the impact of fragrance. And if I put that in their bouquet and they smell that on the day of their wedding, 20 years from now, it will take you back to your wedding day.
Yeah, what we're going to go over next is that you have quite a variety of flowers here and some unusual things that people won't find everywhere. And there are some, traditional common flowers that people like to get for certain occasions, but it's okay to either break that sometimes or add to it. So what are some of the special flowers that you brought out to show us to keep in mind for the future?
Okay, so this is the mother of all flowers. This is the most coveted flower, peonies.
Wow.
And they start out like a little ball. Their leaves are gorgeous, but then they spring open and they are just magnificent.
Yeah. Okay,
So,
what else you got?
Dutch flowers, of course, tulips. Now this is one kind of tulip, it's called a parrot tulip. And if you see, it looks like a parrot's feathers. And then this is butterfly ranunculus, very pretty. And these are ranunculus, also another variety, also beautiful flowers. Orchids are beautiful. What I've learned about orchids is they're very resilient, and if an orchid starts to fade, of course, a nice long cut, the more real estate you can open up, the better it is. And then I always make a little cut right into the back of the stem, right below the flowers.
And why do you do that?
I don't know. It works.
Okay.
Somebody told me it a long time ago. It allows air, an air bubble to come in or something, and it drinks more water, and it'll revive.
Kind of creates almost like a vacuum system there.
Yep.
That's cool.
You can always find something for your mom, no matter what color she likes.
Yes, and hopefully you've already done so today on Mother's Day. But if not, you do a make good. You know, I think you'll be all right. You know, good luck with mom. But
If you go to the grocery store and buy your mom flowers, you still did good.
Yeah.
So just buy flowers.
That's a wonderful sentiment. If people would like to find out more about any of what you've shared us today, or get some advice, how can they?
Call me. Come in.
Well, we're almost done here, but we've still got more to go. Keep watching SoFlo Health, and we'll be right back here at Jones Florist with Daddy. It's a tale as old as time. You want a sweet treat, but you have a dietary restriction. Well, Banana Daddy may have you covered. It's soft serve that is dairy and gluten-free. This is a dairy substitute that has mass appeal. So come give me a hand. There's a bunch to cover. It's ripe for the picking. People are gonna go ape for this. I'm very excited. I'm salivating. I'm with Jordan of Banana Daddy. I've got a Banana Daddy in front of me, but before I taste this, tell everybody at home what the heck a Banana Daddy is.
Yeah, so welcome to Banana Daddy. We are a better for you dessert spot in Miami. This was Miami born, banana bread is our slogan. We wanted to create an amazing place for Miamians to come and enjoy a better for you soft serve. And that's what we've done. We also have an amazing pastry program, got smoothies, got coffee, got it all.
So this is the star of the show. You've got more we're gonna talk about in just a moment.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna get a bite. What am I about to bite? I'm salivating just looking at it.
So this is the Italian Stallion Sundae.
Okay.
So we have our big banana as the base, that's our soft serve. Then it's topped with our house-made pistachio cream.
Look at that there.
We have Luxardo cherries and our house-made granola. Yep, it is an Italian Stallion.
That's so good on so many levels. The Italian Stallion you made for me here is absolutely delicious. It's sweet, but it's not sickly sweet either. So if you're like me and you like a nice sweet treat every once in a while,
Yeah.
but you don't want that, I need a drink of water
Exactly.
immediately after you take your first bite,
Exactly.
this is perfect. And like I said, I love the texture.
Yeah.
If you heard that there's coconut milk in it and you're afraid of that, didn't even taste the coconut.
Yeah.
I tasted the beautiful crumble you had on there, the pistachio, those cherries are absolutely delightful.
Yeah.
What else are we looking at here?
So we have a nice little spread from our baked goods section. So fun fact about Daddy is we make everything from scratch in-house, except for our sprinkles, that's the only thing. So this is our banana bread topped with a pecan streusel.
Oh.
And this is our blackout brownie. So both of these are gluten-free and dairy-free.
It's like a banana bread. It's got like a little, almost like a coffee cake action, but with the pecan streusel, it's not like cinnamon. It's just like a nice, sweet, crunchy. Now, I want to keep tasting things, but I also noticed that you have, you've got merch, of course. But I noticed that you have almost like a little wellness aisle over here. Tell me about that.
So we have a little retail section. We've picked some of our favorite brands to display there, and it's also just a new fun way for people to see brands that they may not be seeing every day.
People are probably going to see a lot of this and be like, oh, so it's like there's desserts. Well, yes, there's clearly that.
Yeah.
But also everything here is almost like just like a sweet snack. So if you're somebody that likes to reach for that candy bar, this is certainly going to be a better option in my opinion. Thank you so much, Jordan, for sharing all this and creating something Miami born and bred that very much has our energy to it, but it's also something that people can enjoy whether they're looking for a sweet treat, looking for a healthy alternative.
Exactly.
And really just a fun place to be.
Yeah, we sell joy here. Besides amazing food, we sell joy. We want everyone to have fun.
All right, well, thank you so much. We're going to get a look around at maybe a little behind the scenes. We'll see you in just a bit. We're wrapping up our time here at Jones Florist with Debbie. Welcome back to SoFlo Health. I'm Hunter Frankie. It's been a very happy Mother's Day for us here. Hopefully it's a happy Mother's Day for you at home as well. And we're gonna leave you with a little arranging. So Debbie, what do you got here?
Okay, so you always start with a big dense green. That'll sort of hold your flowers in place. I always go for the longest flowers first. I always take off foliage. And the key to flowers is flowers need to go to the bottom of the vase. Again, cutting these and giving them as much real estate on the stem opens them up better.
And I noticed you cut at an angle
At
there to
an
get that real
angle,
estate.
yes.
A lot of people are just gonna snip them across the bottom with a pair of scissors.
Yeah, but you know what? Even if you snip them at the bottom with a pair of scissors, it's helping. And you can just sort of manhandle them right into place.
Hey, they're here. We got the little ones, got the bigger ones. Just like life, a little bit of variety as we go along. Well, Debbie, thank you so much for sharing your wisdom with us, your knowledge, and having us, in shop here during such a busy time. But you do such incredible work here, and I think everybody at home learned quite a lot when it comes to caring about the different options out there and what we can do to make sure that we're presenting well and being good choosers of that which we bless our loved ones with. So is there anything else you'd like to share before I let you go?
Happy Mother's Day. Thank you for this opportunity. I'm glad you're my customer and you have a wonderful staff. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. Yes, the crew here is delighted, and we really appreciate you having us in today. That's all for this week's episode of SoFlo Health. Thank you so much for watching. As always, you can watch previous episodes of SoFlo Health on SoFloShows.com. You can follow us using @SoFlo Health to share with us what you're doing to stay healthy. Until next week, you can watch more right here on Local 10, the local station. It's goodbye and good health.
This has been a presentation of WPLG Local 10, the leader in local SoFlo programming.